me stallin'. My people been ballin', my team been wildin'. Can't hit 100, we use basic tools. Strategies moving where we gotta move. There wasn't no option, no time on the clock, and no setting it back, and we gotta get profit. I'm standing on top of the glory, the road. We was just rebels and do what was told. When they asked me how we leveled up, without us getting stuck, we just muscled up. This game spin, no one gotta tighten up, gotta muscle up, or you will get stuck in this game.
Oh yeah, whoa, we're a little, whew, right away. What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. I missed you all so much, and as always, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. It is Sunday, and as you can tell behind me, we have a little bit of a package in the back behind us for our 2024, hey, focus on me. For our 2024 S650 Mustang GT. Now, if you ever heard of this company, Cervinis, you know they make a whole bunch of body parts and panels. Pretty much make any type of body panel for pretty much any Mustang that you can think of. F-150s, I've seen Rams, I've seen Challengers, Chargers, whatever you can think of. If you don't know, I have a 2003 Mach 1, an 04 Terminator, a 93 Fox body, I've had a blue S550 GT, and I've had a 2021 GT500, S550 if you want to put it that way. A lot of them have had a Cervinis body panel or kit on them. Our 93 GT has the Storm & Norman hood, has the Saline wing on it, has the Stalker front and rear bumper, and the 03 has a few bits and pieces here and there, and the Terminator also does too. And Cervinis has always just been a very good company when it comes to quality and precision. I've never once had a fitment issue, and in this box is something huge. You can probably guess what that's gonna be, considering the biggest body panel on this part is the hood. A little bit of a backstory with kind of how the hood got here so quick and everything else. You're gonna be a little surprised whenever I open this box. So let's go ahead and open the box and I'll get into an explanation. An explanation? Well, take a look at this. It's hot in here.
It's so colorful.
All right, guys, so as you can see, the hood is gray. And if you look at my car, it's red. And I'll tell you why. So I ended up reaching out to Cervinis, and they had a lead time that was unexpected. I know with a lot of the custom colors, it does take a couple weeks. I believe it's like 3 to 6 weeks or 6 to 8 weeks, whatever it may be, you know, for production times for custom painted hoods. I wasn't aware that the factory color option was going to be delivered in June 12th to be exact. So I reached out to Cervinis and Lethal Performance, and we had a team working together, and I can't thank Lethal Performance, I can't thank Cervinis enough, because if you don't know, the S650 hoods are only exclusive to Lethal Performance and Cervinis. It was kind of their own collab that they're doing, and they're only available on lethalperformance.com, so check out Lethal Performance. But, as many of you know, Texas Mustang Week is in less than 2 weeks, and I needed it now. So, tomorrow, the car is getting tint. This hood is getting painted tomorrow, and we'll have this hood back this week, painted the factory color and blended into the fenders and all that. So that is going to be huge, and the car is going to look absolutely awesome. So we have to pull the OEM hood off, and we're going to put this one on, and we're going to be driving with this one tomorrow and today. That fun stuff. It comes with the hardware that is going to attach to your factory OEM latches. So that's there. And it's kind of like a gray gel coat. If you guys have seen the Fox body, you kind of know it's this like gray color on the wing and everything. And I haven't gotten around to painting it yet, but it's kind of the same color. So yeah, it's only going to be out in Elements for a day, if that, which is just tomorrow, driving around getting there to the paint shop and everything. But first, I have another mod that I want to do. They've something very important that has to get done. Take this thing off. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, so much better. All right, there we go. Carbon fiber shift knob installed. You're pulling these out. You're gonna be pulling the weather stripping off here and off here. The hood latch, well, the striker. First and foremost, you're gonna mask off the car. So you obviously don't want to damage anything, and you don't want to chip any of your paint. So kind of just tape it off like so. Want to need more of this tape to make our trip down to Texas, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. clips out here. And when they say the clips break easily, they do. They also give you the part number just in case, because these things are very, very delicate. So just pull down a little bit. Obviously your goal isn't to break it, but these things are just very, very small, so you just gotta be careful. Guys, you're gonna grab yourself a 3/16 drill bit and you're gonna tape off a quarter of it. So you kinda only want this little bit of it showing. So we're kinda gonna use this as a marking point. We only want that one to be exposed. We don't want to go too deep, and we don't want to do damage to the hood. So kind of gonna go through here and take our time. Take your time with the clips, take your time drilling the holes, because this is very important. If you are getting your hood painted, make sure you do this before, because obviously you're gonna sand down everything. I'm not doing the underside of this for a while. So if you don't know, whenever you order this hood, it's going to be $900 as is. Right now, Lethal Performance is doing a 10% off sale on Cervinis items, so make sure you go and check that out. Take your time.
Period.
Pulling off, clip them back on so they don't go anywhere. I'm gonna toss them up here. All right, guys. So while we're over here and still in the middle of stripping everything off, kind of just slide it right here. And this is why they provide you the extra retaining clips, because they break really easy. So I'm kind of glad that was on camera, because thankfully they provide you these clips. You can see how small and brittle they are, so don't worry, they actually give you clips for this reason. Just gonna forget that's even a thing. I'm so glad we got that on camera. But yeah, so it's gonna caught it this time. Boom, bow, sign me up, NFL. All right, so basically, you're gonna have to drill these out and then use the retaining clips. We gotta drill the pilot holes in the hood again for these. So just keep in mind, this is gonna be the left side, and the left side is pointed inwards like so. So the slimmer parts go towards the center, like it's an arrow, I guess, if you wanna call it like that. Left, right, left, right. Grab our drill again, and recreate these holes. Push this bad boy on through here. So you're gonna have to drill out all these retainers. So this is why they do provide the other retainers. So just drill through the back of them, pull it off like so, and you have a nice clean hole like that the retainers go through. So kind of just line them up. All right, guys. Next, you're gonna come over to your OEM hood, and we're going to pop off the cover for our struts. It won't retract once it's actually unhinged, so take that off. All right, and now we cannot remove our hands from this hood. So now we're going to remove the 10mm bolts that are right here on the studs. So those studded bolts we're gonna remove from the hinges.
This is not good.
Scary. Alright, do you wanna try and come over here? The ball that you get is ungreased, so I do recommend putting some type of grease on these balls if you do have any. There you go, so reach underneath, you're gonna pop this tab off, and then you're just gonna stitch this thing on through, like so. And remember that this round part latches around the underside of the hood. Really only goes one way, but again, just come over here, like so. All right, time for the new hood. I'm gonna lift it up until this coupler sits in it. Slide it in. Pop this clip in. And once more. Secondly, you're going to want to check your gaps on your body lines. The top bolts on the latches are really going to be what matters when it comes to pivoting the hood. So you see I kind of only just messed with the front ones for now and to see what I can shimmy with. You'll notice the gap over here is getting a little bit bigger and we're closing down on the gap that's over here. So we're going to tighten down those back ones, but we're also going to try and shimmy what else we can. The front end seems to be good. We don't have to shimmy anymore to the front. You can kind of see the gap up here is kind of bigger than it is over here. So we're gonna shimmy back on the top and back side bolt. The hood's dropped down a little more than the fender. So we're gonna raise our bumps out a little bit. But you can see it's really tight over here. Luckily we have our tape. So it's really tight on the other side. Now we got a lot of room to play with over here, but now we kind of have an idea. So we're gonna go ahead, pop the hood again, shimmy the right side backwards, and then we're gonna kick the back end over. The front is fine. It's the back that we have to shift that way over there, and then we're gonna raise the front up a little bit with those bump stops. All right, guys, so everything is pretty much lined up the way it should be. Tomorrow, whenever the painters receive the car, they'll adjust it a little bit to make sure it fits. But I gotta say, I mean, the car looks absolutely beautiful with the cowl hood on it. You know, do we rock it with just this gray color? I mean, what do you think?
I don't think so.
No?
No, I think
No.
we should do black
Black?
or red.
We're gonna get painted red tomorrow.
Oh, okay, red.
Yeah.
Yeah, red's fine.
Yeah. Go ahead and pop the hood one more time. We're gonna just tighten the bolts down, make sure everything's tight. And then, yeah, we'll pretty much be done with our hood install. What I believe you're supposed to do. Alright guys, that is going to be it for today's video. Well, for Monday's video, today's Sunday, Monday, whenever this goes up, that's going to be it for this video. I think the hood looks absolutely amazing as is, and I can kind of get the vision. I can kind of get the vision pretty much as is, what it's going to look like, and I'm super excited. And all in all, everything I have planned for this car is just going to be huge. If we didn't have room for a Whipple, which we did, but hypothetically, if we didn't have room for a Whipple, we definitely do now to have an amazing setup underneath this hood. I thought this hood would just look great cosmetically. Not a lot of people have the Cervinis hood. This is a 4-inch cowl hood, so it's not everybody's liking, and I understand that. There's no Cobra R hood yet. This is one of the first hoods available from Cervinis for the 24 Mustang. As you guys can see, the car is covered in pollen. It is super dirty. I have to get this car cleaned off. I'm going to clean the inside real quick before we go and get it tinted tomorrow. So we're going to drop it off for them to paint it tomorrow. Hopefully have it back this week, and that's going to be a whole nother video, and I'm super excited to be making that video. So Alyssa's going to get in the car now because she's curious to see if she can see over the cowl hood. Is it bad?
I can't see it. I can only see the...
Here, hold it up from your...
This is like all I can see.
That's what you can see?
Yeah.
What's it like being so short? Oh my god. Oh boy.
Oh, the same as me.
Alright, let's see. I can see the top. So this is my view. That's pretty much what my view is. I'm gonna be hitting all them curbs, boy. What are you talking about? Alright guys, like I said, that's gonna be the end of this video. I'm super excited. It's just another short, quick, sweet video of another install. So, with all that being said, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna go inside, get myself cleaned up, order us some food. We're gonna relax for a little bit because we have a bright and early day tomorrow starting at 7. We have a whole bunch to do. So with all that being said, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for the support. Hit the like button, subscribe, and comment down below what you guys want to see done to this car. Because I'm
good jeans?
Because I'm kind of contemplating a drift car right now. So drift car, drag car, or we just build a 1,000 horsepower car that has suspension that can be adjustable for drift or drag. So I'm kind of contemplating life right now, but I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Deuces.
Baby, I'm